So the memorial happened on Monday, and the people who were fortunate enough to attend were given programs and shirts, and it was like a really beautiful experience.
Yeah.
Everybody was receiving all of these special items, and some of the people went and turned around and listed their merchandise for sale on eBay, and they were charging between $2,000 and $5,000 for the different bundles, for a single T-shirt, and eBay actually went out and said, we are pulling all of the memorial merchandise from our site. We do not allow listings that attempt to profit from human tragedy or suffering, and that doesn't include any, autographs or sneakers or old jerseys. It's just stuff that came from the memorial or anything that memorializes Kobe and Gianna, and they don't want people buying that and selling that for profit. And I personally think that this was such a smart move. Like, why would you go out and try and profit off of someone else's tragedy, and a tragedy that the entire world is mourning? You're gonna go and charge $2,000 for a T-shirt that so many of us wish we could have and cherish, to just to be there and be at that memorial.
Yeah.
So what are your all takes on this?
I think that's why people were charging for them, because people do want them, So they're like, I don't want this, so let me go sell it. Somebody will buy it, and then they'll appreciate it more than I did, clearly. So I get why people did it. But I think me and Chris spoke about it too. They charged people to go to the memorial.
Right.
That was kind of crazy too.
I
I have a big issue with that.
The money was going to the Mamba and Mamba
What is
Sika
that?
Foundation.
What is that for, though? What is that actually? They don't tell what that money goes to.
So it's like the Mamba Academy.
It's going to.
It's the kids that play. But see, the
kids pay a lot of money to go to
right,
the Mamba
and so
Academy.
that was my exact issue with it. If that money was going towards the inner city, I mean, first
Yeah,
of all, when
exactly.
we're talking about Thousand Oaks, we're thousand, and no disrespect, I mean, grow up how you grow up, that's fine.
Yeah.
But these are already privileged kids, so
Yeah.
why are you taking my money and giving it to a privileged situation?
When there's been other
that-
people,
I already
Michael
have
Jackson,
trouble with
Nipsey Hussle, both
Right.
had their memorials at Staples Center, and
it was
there was
free.
not a charge for that. So it's like both of them, I think, are not good to. It's a memorial. You
Right.
shouldn't charge. That's like charging people to go to church or something.
Right.
I just don't agree that there was a charge to even go to the memorial in the first place. It kind of sucks because really everybody's kind of low-key profited from the death of Kobe Bryant. Even if it's like ESPN or whatever, ESPN magazine, which is a closed they don't do issues anymore. They specifically opened the doors to do an issue and charge $15 for a magazine. So people are Sports Illustrated, all these people are doing, you know what I mean?
Everyone did one.
So it's unfortunate, but even when I was going, I went down to Staples Center to look at, the memorial, pay my respects, drop flowers down there or whatever. Every single 10 steps you went, people selling T-shirts, people sell, everybody was capitalizing off of this. It's sad, but the people that selling the merch weren't the only people that did it. And again, when after Michael Jackson died or something, people want to buy his albums, or Nike profited because they
didn't
charged 4 times for the shoes. Though
they took them off.
Yeah, they did take. But the thing
after
is,
they were sold out.
I thought
No, you're right. I can't find. Sorry, Nike. I tried. You're right.
there's some
They did sell
comments
them
in here
out.
that I just want
That's very true.
to point out. So we have Rebecca who says the money from the memorial tickets helps give scholarships to kids to attend who aren't from wealthy families, I thought.
Yeah,
so,
but the reality of it is, and I know that because I looked into that as well.
Yeah.
But the reality of it is, nobody from Compton is traveling to Thousand Oaks, and unless you are going to charter a bus to take all those kids from the inner city, those families, even if you say, okay, we're going to give you a scholarship to go to this Thousand Oaks Mamba Academy, those families are not going to drive their kids too far. And look, LA traffic is real. Nobody's doing
And it's
that.
not
It's not going to happen.
It's very clear that it's not a non-profit foundation. It is a for-profit foundation. They do pay people, and people make money off of it.
Right.
So it's not non-profit or non.
And I don't want to,
it's fine, because people wanted to go, so they paid or whatever. But I just thought it was in poor taste to have people pay.
And I get it. I don't want to. I think it's wrong that people, especially for the amount of money they were selling that merchandise for, but this isn't. I mean, Nobody was checking for Michelangelo until he passed away, and all of a sudden his paintings were. I mean, this is real talk.
Yeah.
Your stock, unfortunately,
Yep.
increases after death. So I don't want to make it seem like these people were wrong in what they're doing, because the concept has been around for hundreds of years.
Forever.
Well, two
That's
things.
true.
There's two things here. So first of all, Slacker2310 says Kobe would want you to sell it. #Mamba mentality. So that's one perspective.
That's not Mamba mentality.
I don't know if that's just
That's
what
wait,
it
I
said.
need to know what your definition of Mamba mentality is, because that ain't it.
Also, I do want to. I want to.
That's a stretch, Michael.
Right.
I've seen a lot of people doing that on social media, though. The Mamba mentality is like.
Yeah, I saw somebody say paying
I'm
rent
sorry.
24 days late. #Mamba mentality. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Wait a second. Come on,
Some
guys.
people might not understand what mama
Yeah,
mentality
we might need to
really was.
define that for y'all, cause
But okay, so the other thing
I
that
drank my
want-
coffee this morning, mama mentality.